A month prior to his contract at St. Joseph's College terminating, on the 23rd of June 2016, British subjects had gone to the polls to decide whether or not the country was to continue to be a full member of the European Union. This referendum was promised by the then British Conservative Prime Minister David Cameron in a cheap attempt to win votes from British nationalists during the 2016 general election. The result was that a tiny majority of only a few thousand decided to leave the European Union lock, stock and smoking barrel. But according to the principles of democracy, that flimsy majority had to be respected. If the initial vote had been covered by a statement that a 60% majority had to be reached to make it more decisive, then none of what followed would have happened. 4 years of a United Kingdom tearing itself apart and tempting its own breakup because of the result. The English and the Welsh appeared to be in favour, whereas the Scots and Northern Irish were mostly against, especially the Northern Irish, as it threatened the stability brought about by the Good Friday Agreement of 1997, which ended the bloody war there. Jethro didn't vote, not because he didn't care about the European Union, but because he no longer lived in the UK and was quite happy in France and therefore the EU. He was also a socialist of sorts, though he had never voted in his adult life and could smell a Tory trick a mile away, as this proved to be once the British media got hold of it. For the next 4 years, he watched the disarray and discord sown by the results of the Brexit vote, British exit, from a distance, and he felt only sadness and pity that such a great and noble institution, first championed by people like Winston Churchill as long ago as 1945, a United States of Europe, became corrupted and misinterpreted by ordinary people who seemed ignorant to the potential of being in a European club that offered so many freedoms to its members and wrote laws to protect them and facilitate their easy movement between its member states. All glory is fleeting.